was wondering riding out here in my boat. I've been here about 5 minutes. I was wondering if it was wasting my time. It's 40 couple degrees. Y'all can tell it looks like rain. They're calling for rain tonight, turning into, I'm gonna say a dirty word, okay, y'all excuse me. They're calling for rain, turning to snow. I'm sorry, tonight. There I said it. Forgive me. He's about 9 3/16. Yep, turning to snow. Oh, I said it twice. Forgive me. And I'll be honest with you. It's chilly, and it's supposed to get 60 today. At 5 o'clock, it's supposed to be 60. Start raining, turn to snow by morning. Yeah, y'all can see we had rain all week. See how dirty the water is? It's rained all week, guys. So I'm gonna see if I can make a video here before the rain gets here, okay? All right, guys, I found another one. There's a bunch of fish running around here. Getting them to bite you is a different story. Like I said, it's rained all week, and we went from last Friday, it was in the 60s. Monday, I power washed the house, and it was 68 to 70 in that area. And it took a nosedive on Saturday. I got the fish Saturday, then it got cloudy and nasty. Sunday, wind blew like you wouldn't believe, and this front came in, and then I'm taking all day here to take this fish off. He's very skin hooker, guys. And the weather's been screwy all week. Look, he's been bit right there. That's a decent fish, though. It's probably a 10-inch fish, guys. So, you know, when it's like that, somebody made a comment on the channel this morning about the fish being on the bottom. There are all levels here right now. There's some on the bottom, some of the bigger fish in open water, there's some in between. That one there was about, I'm in 22 foot of water. He was about 12 foot deep. They're suspended all over. It's cause the water is 51, but it's as you go deeper, it's probably a cold spot in between it, and it's probably getting, what's 50s probably right against the bottom at 20 foot of water. That's why they go to the bottom. It's, you know, more comfort to them, but the water's all mixed up. So I imagine they're getting in pockets. Y'all be swimming before when you go like, oh, here's a cool spot, you know, summertime, and you walk a couple more feet in the water, and you go like, oh, here's another cool spot. Well, I reckon they're doing the same thing. They're finding areas that they like. It feels comfortable to them because the water is mixing. It's been so windy, it's been warm. Like I say, it was in the 70s for a couple of days and it rained. So that's what I figured it's going to be. I figured it's going to be tough. I figured it's going to be all mixed up. Water got a little color back to it. It's not as clear as it was. I can see my bait down about that far right there now, which is about 14, 15 inches. All right, let's see if we can find a couple more. I figured this was a small one. I was after a nicer crappie out there, and the bigger crappie smacked at me, and I set the hook, and I just felt a piece of him. This one come rolling off the bottom after it, and I thought, oh. That, again, guys, y'all see how nasty the water looks. My bait was a good 5 to 8 feet off the bottom, and this fish come up after it. Again, I said this in a video the other day. They can see further than we think they can see in this nasty water, I'm telling you. Everybody talks about, oh, you got to have something really dark. Yes, a bright bait like that Plum Crazy, Wipeout, baits like that with the darker bodies make it easier for the fish to find it. But they still, yeah, they'll surprise you what they can see. This is Dazzle. Of course, you got the Chartreuse head there. You got the Chartreuse tail. And it's cloudy day. You can't beat Chartreuse. And it's got the purple flake in it. See, you can see through the body some, but it's got purple and gold flake in it, so that's giving it something for them to target. All right, guys, I was just talking to some other crappie fishermen. I thought this was going to be bigger. And they've caught some nice crappie today, they said. So they've caught some 13, 14 inches or bigger. He's a baby. I'm seeing some big fish. Bass tournaments have already started here, guys. Bass tournaments here have been about 3 weeks now. They have one every weekend. Once they start here, there's a couple tournaments every weekend. So, and this creek is this small. You can see how narrow it is. And that's why I tell you, in the summertime, I got to fish from daylight to about 11 o'clock. If I fish this creek, I got to get off the lake. But there's some bigger fish running around here. I'm seeing them here and there. Cannot get them to bite me. They either run from the bait, get out of the way of the bait. So, let me cast around here a few more minutes. So I talked to them about 15 minutes and gave them a handful of baits, and they went on the way. I think they're going in. So they bent most of the day because it gets cool, guys. All right, guys, let's talk about those fellas leaving. All they had to do was give the lake to me. I might find a big one here by myself. And there's a lot of boat traffic today. That ain't helping either. But this is a decent one. He's a decent crappie. And he was up in the water column. He was only about 8 foot deep. So I was expecting him to be a little bit bigger than that, but these guys asked me where the big crappie are, and I'm not seeing monstrous crappie. Just not seeing them. It's a crappie. Yeah. Guys, I miss fan casting around. They're scattered everywhere. Like I say, catching them is a different story. Catching anything size to it's a different story, but we're catching some fish on old. That's Dazzle with a Chartreuse tail. All right, guys, I moved and I came back. I went down the lake a little further, and the wind where I was, I didn't even make a cast. I put the trolling motor down and kicked around there for a little bit, and the wind was so bad a couple of times it hit me. I went, nah, ain't worth it. I turned around and come back. All right. Gosh, that's a baby. I mean a baby. He might be 7 inches. All right, guys, I'm just not seeing any big fish. I mean, I'm seeing fish. I'm just not seeing any big fish. So I don't know which. There's a couple there that's decent. And what's happening when I throw at the bigger fish like that, the smaller fish are coming off the bottom and grabbing it. The big fish are just not interested. Guys, I bet I done threw at 40 fish since the last one, and none of them even pay any attention to it at all. Came past this one, he was by himself out there about 40 feet, and he rolled up like it's mine and chased it down and grabbed it. I seen him flicker, and I seen him come up, and that's all I seen. After that, I didn't see him for a little bit till I felt him hit it. He might be 10 inches. I'm gonna say in that area. Just like I said, I can't find a bigger one. I knew he wasn't no monster, but I'm throwing. I'm not gonna, I'm going to look for fish. Every time I see a fish, I don't care how big it is, I throw at them. If I don't see a big one around, But yeah, it's something else. They're just very finicky today, and like I said, the weather has been strange all week. So, what you expect? As I said, the guys in the boat that left, we was talking about that. They said, we expect to catch more fish. We caught some nice ones, but we expect to catch more maybe, or some bigger ones. And I said, well, the weather has not been good all week. It's rained all week. It's been cooler than normal. It was nice last week. Like I said, we had days, 3 or 4 days, it was just beautiful. Of course, I was painting. I was working. But I got home Monday evening a little early because I power washed Monday, and I caught fish Monday evening. There you go, guys. I just threw at this one way out there. He was 50 feet out there. He looked like he had some decent size to him. And I didn't see him follow. I seen a flicker. I didn't see my bait. I seen him flicker, and I said, he might be after my bait, and I felt a hit. Way out there like that sometimes, guys, I can't see I see the fish, see them flicker once in a while. I do not have the best picture in the world on my depth finder. I'm fighting it. It can't be upgraded because it's outdated. It's a 9SV. They came out with a new transducer that's supposed to be better. And I done watched about 3 videos on it, and I thought, well, I'll just simply buy a new depth finder. I'll just buy the new transducer. If you watch the Garmin, when this first thing he says was, will not work on the 9SV. It's outdated. Yep, that's a decent fish, guys. He's probably 11 inches. I'll make sure y'all recording, guys. I'm sorry. He's probably 11 inches. That's a nice fish. I think that's the biggest one I've caught today, or that area. All right, guys. Bam. Might have a decent one. I'm telling you, big ones are hard to come by today. It's a decent one. But the big ones are just really hard to come by, I'm telling you. Really hard to come by. That's a decent one. He's probably 11 and a half. All right. Look at there. Bam. All right, guys. Look, I'm going to call it right there. I'm tired of fighting the wind. But look, it's a cloudy day. The fishing's been good. This old bait right here is one of the new colors, Dazzle, Chartreuse tail. What's helped it today? It's cloudy. Y'all notice how cloudy it is? And the water has some stain to it. You know, I've made videos and talked about this before. Anytime you got a cloudy day and you got some dirt in the water, you got some stains in the water, you're not going to beat Chartreuse, okay? You're not going to beat that. And I'll tell you, the other color is the blue. The blue tail baits I'm making with the fluorescent blue, they're working really good in the stained water also because they're fluorescent blue, all right? It's just not normal blue. All right, hope guys, look, appreciate y'all guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You need to be subscribed to leave a number on the Porter Catchers. Porter Catchers on Sundays. This is a fun video. Fun videos on Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm just trying to make some up-to-date fun videos. So a lot of them I load now. I made December. So here's a fresh one for you. I'll work on this tonight and try to get this on for y'all next couple of weeks. My channel's growing. Appreciate that. When we hit 2,000, we're going to do a special giveaway. Okay? Don't forget that. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. My name's Dennis. See you next time. Fishing Lake Country.